Okay, I would eat this food. Gå av eller ligge på fanget fortsatt? Oh, hoist.
My companions must sample your heavenly tacos. One for each of us, please.
Right away, promise. And I'll pack them tight with my choicest feelings. Only the best for you and your friends.
Did you hear the silver scales are back? Seems their overseas foray ended in disaster. More than half their warband is missing, including their leader.
Aye. And now keen to rebuild their broken reputations, the survivors seek the Golden City. A fool's errand. How many hopefuls have disappeared in search of that fable? They should count their lucky stars they came home alive at all.
Oh.
The legend of the Golden City is well known here, I take it.
It is, but as no one's ever seen it, many question if there is any truth to the tale. Like our skeptical Erinville.
I can't imagine the Dawn Servant would request a formal survey for a place that doesn't exist.
Oh, you can. Okay, bra Alice.
Now to find a spot with a pleasant view to enjoy our crunchy spoils. Oh.
Whoa! Our tacos!
If it isn't the third promise.
Oh, no.
Is this the guy from the cutscene? Or from the trailer?
I don't know these ones. New salt.
Probably is, right?
Dredge from foreign waters is my guess, brother.
Of course, that's it. Wuklamat is so afraid of the coming contest that she went crying for special help.
How did they not recognize the Warrior of Light? I feel like it would be pretty well known.
Wanted, Bakul Jaja?
The third promise remembers us! Such an honor.
Glory on your name, brother.
They only have one name?
And on yours, brother.
I know my rivals for the throne. Nothing more.
Another child of the Dawn Servant?
No,
What?
this brute.
We have no ties to their farce of a family. Unlike the sneevling housecut, we are blessed siblings, the elevated chosen. We alone are fit to succeed Golul Jaja as Dawn Servant.
All peoples are equal in Tulihiola. Your heritage gives you no greater claim to the throne.
Ha! Shall we test that idea here and now?
Sure.
See if your strength is equal to ours.
None of this has any bearing on the right of succession, correct? Best not waste your energies on pointless scuffles.
The kitten comes to the house cat's defense. Pathetic. Since when was our nation overrun by mewling weaklings?
Listen to me, you.
That asshole stepped on our tacos.
A two-headed mamulja. I knew of them, but that's the first I've seen in the flesh.
Some get it into their twin heads that they're destined to follow in my father's footsteps. So they travel to distant lands to hone their battlecraft. Those are likely the ones you've heard about.
Are there other two-headed claimants?
No, just Bakul Jaja. Even in Tural, his kind are far from common. The Mamulja people largely belong to one of three clans. The Hubigo, the Bunewa,
Bunewa?
and the Dopro. Every once in a great while, a two-headed offspring is born from a union between the brown-scaled Hubigo and the blue-scaled Bunewa. The child grows to possess immense strength, both physical and magical.
Blessed siblings indeed.
Oops.
Forget
Brian,
them.
Tommy?
Let's go and buy more tacos. I can think of nothing better to rid me of this bad
You
taste in my mouth.
Bonwa? Bunewa?
Enjoying your tour of the city, I trust. We've seen our share of notable sights and took a moment to rest. As such, we're ready to present ourselves at the palace for the rite of succession. Shall we meet you there?
The palace it is. I'll let Wuklamart know. Destiny calls. Perhaps we can return for more tacos later?
So it goes.
Du kan legge deg luksusvilt oppå meg. Vent, Amy. Vent, Amy. My friend? Brucco Wolves lovingly made tacos at the waste, and it's all that brutish Bakul Yaya's fault. Bro. I was looking forward to trying some authentic Turuila cuisine, but we should hurry and join. Alfinod and the others at the palace. Alright, it's a bit of a climb to the top, but you can head up from the Resplendent Quarter or even the eastern side of Talmarch if you prefer. Now that you have an idea of how the city's laid out, I'll let you find your own way to Volok Shunsa. Hi! Oh, my poor empty belly. I know how that feels. Is that a big Orso? Yeah, she's just really stressed out for some reason. I don't know why. She's just sitting here like stressing out. Here's sent on me. Thank you, sir. Was it Perling? It was yesterday or the day before that. Give yourself a lot from that, yeah. I mean, she's like shaking in my lap right now, though, and panting. Like her entire lower body is just like is just shaking. But is this not a way to get up to the palace? I mean, she's a pretty skittish dog, but she seems to be very stressed out right now. I mean, she wants to be on my lap. I tried to remove her, she was like, no, I don't want nothing on that. It might be because I'm talking. Maybe my talking is stressing her out. Lux? Där Frank inte? Där Frank inte? Där Frank? Där vill Frank inte Lux? Ja. Det er veldig flink jente, Lux. Ja. Jeg er glad i deg, Lux. Du er så flink jente. Hæ? Du er så flink jente. Jeg er glad i deg. Jeg er glad i deg, Lux. Er du glad i meg? Hæ? Er du glad i meg, Lux? Jeg er glad i deg. Jesus? Jesus Lux? Hæ? Jeg kan ikke. Veldig flink. Skal du av? Vil du gå av, eller vil du bli sittende? Her. Skal du ha Lux? Har vi befanget? Det er mer klem, så vil du befanget. I think I'm gonna disable yell shot. No, she just had a couple of teeth pulled, I think. She has most of them, so... I don't see many left, no. She has most of her teeth still. I can't even see which tooth they pulled. How do you remove a channel again? Oh, here. I think it's chat I call this, right? Yell. Shout. Who yells? As this gate lies Volok Shonsa, while the Dawn servant is a forgiving man, ask you to conduct yourself with the utmost respect. Hva synes du om det, Lux? Synes du skal gjøre det, eller synes du det er litt dumt ut? Hæ? Skal vi gjøre det, eller synes det er dumt ut? Jeg synes det hørtes veldig godt ut, det. Ja. Even the head of reason takes his rest. The wing of reflection continues to work tirelessly for the sake of Cololia, or even as the head of reason takes his rest. I don't know how many teeth you had pulled, but it wasn't many. It was probably like a couple. It's probably just a couple. You know, I think it's the Lux. I think that's that. Really, she gets more stressed out when I grab the mouse. Are they friend of Lux? Lux her? Sånn. Borte. Det er ikke farlig. Det er ikke farlig. Nei, det er ikke farlig. Det er bare en mus. Ja, bare en mus, Lux. Really? Aaron Billy? Do you have a better feel for the city now? There are so many narrow, winding streets, but even if you get lost, all you have to do is keep heading up and you'll arrive at the palace eventually. The food is amazing. Passing Mamolja let us try a fruit called Cherry Moya, and it was just sublime. We saw a two-headed Mamolja on our way here. Another claimant in the right of succession, according to Erinville. But what did she say about it? Oh, there's a passing Mamolja. Okay. You made that good, then we're all here. I'm still hungry enough to eat a whole roasted colibri, but the contest won't wait for us forever. Oop. Oh, so I think I'm going to set aside sufficient time to view the scenes entirely. Sure. It's gonna be voiced, right? It is not voiced. I've acquainted the twins with the city as best as I could in a short time. Their unbridled enthusiasm made it rather difficult. Invariably, something would catch their eye, spurring them to run down an alley to investigate. It was like herding a pair of unruly curs. True, based. Ha! I understand all too well Charlene had the same effect on me. Right then, now is the time we saw inside of the palace. Papa will want to know I'm home and to meet the allies I've chosen. Given how impulsive he is, though, there's no telling what we might be in for. One second. Oh, I can't. Well, I can post this in a second. I can just do that. Wait a second. Estiniosi?
Estinian? When did he get here?
Okay, on that note. A GM NPC who was way cooler on the player characters, yeah.
What's the point? Why is he here?
Oh, you know this man? Whenever my father spots a promising opponent, he invites them to Sunperch to duel. Pressing duties or no, he can't resist a good fight.
How did...
The one
Oh, is she adopted? I forgot. Go there. Just go there. Go there. She's adopted. Oh, okay. I think I remember them mentioning that.
That will do, Spearman. I will receive my darling daughter.
He seems like he has way more of a like a Scandi accent too.
Know that you are the strongest I fought in many a moon, if not longer. It is the privilege of a life long lived to face such a formidable soul.
No, he sounds South American for sure.
If it's formidable you want, then look no further than that woman there.
I see you, warrior.
We had no idea you meant to visit Taral.
I've seen what lies east. This time I chose west.
And thus did our itinerant dragoon make his travel plans.
You witnessed our bout. If you thought he was fearsome, that was with one head dozing.
Ja, sånn er det det også er der.
I'm not
It's
sure
just
I
sleeping.
understand.
The old man has been feeling his years. The uncovered side is the head of resolve, and age has only deepened his love for combat. But the head of reason, wiser of the two, sleeps more and more these days. As I understand it, the veil helps with the restoration of his magical energies.
Enough about me, Lamati. I want to hear of your adventures.
Lamachi.
A term of endearment. It's what my family calls me.
Our current stream tomorrow stream will be hard to catch me because I'll be looking for a car with my dad, but you don't have to change plans with SM64. I can watch all. Okay. I mean, it's completely up to you because I can just keep playing Final Fantasy 14. It's completely up to you, Salim. I'm completely fine with just playing Final Fantasy 14 for 24 hours. So just to be clear, like, I'm good either way. It makes no difference to me. I'll do whatever floats your goat. That wasn't floating. That was like waves. Floating would be like this. Yeah, no worries at all, dude. Boop. If I don't mind that big, well, if I don't mind which one, playing the game or not playing it. Just doing another delay. I'm fine with delaying. That's what you mean.
Oh. When last did we see you in the palace? Greetings, Solanash.
It's Erenville now, Dawn Servant.
Interesting. Continue from I'll do that.
I took the name while abroad.
You agree to more FF in the stream and F. We are back. I disconnected from. I disconnected from OBS and Final Fantasy, but not from. But not from Discord or Steam. Where's that? Oh god. No, I don't want to leave the queue. Please wait to log in again. I guess. This gonna seem probably a way hard time, but I typed you immediately when I disconnected though, because I saw it was still up. And I'm also pinging, and I didn't lose ping. What am I supposed to do now? Oh, that's gonna quit the entire game as well. I did not. And for anyone that thinks that I ended stream because I drew an air swastika so I could delete the VOD real quick, I didn't do that, guys. What the hell? You are crazy. That's a crazy theory. If you think that happened, you are actually insane. I just want to point that out. You are one crazy person. Then the online queue might as well give up. Yeah. God damn it, dude. That's like the wall didn't split, huh? And anyone tuning in now will be like, why is this asshole just skipping all the cutscenes? What the hell? He just keeps skipping over all the dialogue. Fighting! Me like fighting.
Estinian? When did he get?
What?
What? Oh. Oh.
Whenever.
I'm surprised the queues are this good. I wonder if that's because I know a lot of people pre-ordered the game, maybe? I think you got queue prior just by pre-ordering, right? Or you got early access?
No.
Boring. Oh my god, this guy's so boring. Skip. Boring. Boring. Skip. People actually like the story in this game? What the hell, man? Skip.
We had...
Skip. Boring.
I've seen...
Skip. Blah blah blah. Yapper alert. Yapper alert. Blah blah blah.
You wouldn't.
You wouldn't.
Amazing.
Yo, Tank, what's up? Hello.
I'm not sure I understand.
I'm not sure I understand. We'll continue from here. Let me just do some shoutouts for Tank first. Oh, my arm.
The old man has been feeling his years.
The old man has been feeling his years. What's up? Blah blah blah. Oh, okay, that works. What game is this?
Her great wings had finally stopped buzzing.
That was cool.
She and her young would
Is that
infest
Geralt?
this place no longer.
That sounds like Geralt. Oh. Life is Strange 2!
Nice work, Daniel. Glad to
Tales
see your
of
training
Iron,
sessions are
okay.
paying off.
Thanks to you. So glad I don't have to touch that water. It's too fucking cold. Oops. Sorry. I said fucking.
That looks kinda cool. What's up? What's up? Hello. Hope you had a great stream. Let me do let me do one of these for you. Proper shout out. So over the chat right now, there's a follow button, guys. You're playing WWE 2K23. How was that? That's I think that's the first time I've ever seen anyone stream that. So, you know, that's an achievement for sure. Good game. I definitely recommend it if you are into Ori games like that. Yeah, I love Ori. Yeah, that's what I was thinking of when I saw the Tales of Iron. You know, that kind of looks like Ori a little bit, but with how it was voiced too. So I'll definitely check it out. It looks kind of cool. Welcome in, streamers. Hope you had a great stream. Tank. Endaline here. We're doing a broadcast. We're currently playing through Dawntrail. We're doing a little bit of a irregular stream schedule. So I'm just streaming the game. This is obviously some spoilers, at least if you care about Final Fantasy 14 for a reason. Hello, Agaman. What's up? We're in the middle of a pretty lengthy cutscene, but thank you so much for raid. I super appreciate that. I hope you had a fun time. I love what I've played a lot of WWE games, but like not since like the PlayStation like 2 era or whatever. It's been a little while for sure. It can be hard. You have to be good at memorizing patterns. We did some pattern memorization when we played the Alan Wake 2 DLC, where my little monkey brain managed to do some work. 1 second. 1 second. I just had to see if they were barking for a reason. They were not. Spoiler alert, they were not. Oh.
The uncovered side is the head of resolve, and age has only deepened his love for combat. But the head of reason, wiser of the two, sleeps more and more these days. As I understand it, the veil helps with the restoration of his magical energies.
Enough about me, Lamati. I want to hear of your adventures.
Lamachi. A term of endearment. It's what my family calls me.
Erinville has a hidden background, huh?
Oh.
Erinville.
When last did we see you in the palace? Greetings, Solonesh.
It's Erinville now, Dawnservant. I took the name while abroad, and have since grown accustomed to it.
Erinville, then. And these others, I assume are
Who's this cloud with pink pants and yellow
allies.
jacket? That's my character.
Ha! All-tempered steel. Yet as much as I'd enjoy testing their metal, the hour of the right is at hand. I will summon the other claimants at once. Then I shall leave you to it. Good fortune, my friends.
Is he gonna send out? Is the trial gonna be us traveling across the country to do tasks? What does your character have here? Well, if I can't have here in real life, I'll have it in game.
The first promise, Zorolja.
Zorolja. He's the one of the blue dudes.
The second promise, Ona.
Okay, this guy's a dork. That's why it's called Final Fantasy.
Uklamat. And lastly, the chosen of Mamuk, Bakul Jaja.
I would like to say another with pink hair. I would too, but unfortunately that's not the reality we live in.
You four will compete in the right of succession, the outcome of which will decide who takes my place as Dawn Serpent. I am not the man I once was. My wiser half sleeps the days away. And it is time I yield my position. But mine is a torch that has never been passed. Tuliyollal is young, and so I look to the always for inspiration. The rite of succession, the means by which the autarch of Mamuk was chosen. Only the two-headed were deemed fit for this contest. But the Tuliyollal I built is a nation of many peoples. Our leader needn't have two heads, nor be a Mamulja at all.
Mamulja?
So I gave the right of claimant, not only to the son I sired, but to my adopted children as well. Yet the opportunity to rule was still not equal. That is why a recent tournament offered a place in the contest as the winning prize.
Now you have us to compete against.
Are these two-headed guys the new playable race for co-op players? Yes.
Though it seems
like
the one head was already too afraid to face us in the tournament.
Our brother was in Shock Tural leading the Landsguard on a campaign to eradicate a Tural Vidral. Anyone with sense would know he was too busy for games.
Now for the part you've been waiting to hear. The nature of the contest itself. To triumph in the right of succession, and thereby claim our nation's throne, you must travel the lands of Yogg-Tural.
Take a look.
And find the City of Gold.
Easy enough.
If I may, Father.
Speak, Gona.
The Golden City is an ancient Turali legend, but after so many failed attempts to find it, the story has become more fairy tale than fact. If you would charge us with such a quest, are we then to assume you have proof of the city's existence?
I offer us proof, my unbroken word. For I have seen it with my own 4 eyes.
It isn't they have 2 heads, but they have like consider themselves as one being. That's weird. I wonder how that works.
The city's real. All those years.
This was before the founding of Tuliyollal. I traveled the lands of Tural with my companions. And we ended our journey at the gates to the
I'm not really
City.
here. You are.
I mean to have you do the same. But in order to achieve victory proper, you need to break the seal I put in place. Bring them.
I'm not really here. So we have to like follow in his footsteps, like retrace his steps.
Saga.
You will retrace the path I walked to unite our peoples, step by step. Along the way,
I have an iPhone.
7 chosen electors will be waiting to measure your worth. Earn their keystones by performing the feats they ask of you. Once you've fitted each of the 7 tablets with the keystone, you'll have the key to unlock the seal on the Golden City's gates.
So the contest is in stages, none of which can be skipped by rushing to the ultimate
Well,
objective.
one guy's gonna cheat by just waiting at the entrance.
Exactly.
For someone else to finish all the other steps.
Isn't it?
It's probably gonna be that cheater guy, the
Martial
Jaja.
tournaments, hunting festivals, and now this? You do so love your contests, Papa.
Were I a few years younger, I would have joined in myself, giving you a proper challenge. You may think the ride is tedious or nonsensical, or both, but I am yielding our nation's throne. Let me have this final indulgence.
A waste of time. Just name Bakunja just successor and be done with it.
The rite of cessation begins now. I'll be watching your progress with great interest. And Clemens, remember to collect your tablets before you leave.
POV, no one grabs the tablets. Krell, do the little Lalafell walk up towards him. Tablets.
You are one of Lamachi's allies. Speak freely.
I am Cryle Baldessian, representative of the students of Baldessian. My name is perhaps familiar to you?
Ah.
It would seem you sent this letter to my orders some years ago. The ink has since faded and much of the writing is illegible. Even so, we managed to determine the essence of it. A request to investigate the Golden City, addressed to my grandfather, Galuf. Included with the correspondence was this earring. A fairy tale and a piece of jewelry were enough to convince my grandfather to sail halfway across the world. So there is surely some greater mystery at work here. On behalf of the students, I've come to seek clarification on the matter. Have you any knowledge you might share with me?
No, not at this time. I have tasked the claimants with finding the Golden City. To fulfill your request would afford one of them an unfair advantage in the right of succession. But once the contest is decided, I plan to entrust the entire truth to my successor. If you want to hear it, then you had best help Lamachi win.
Maybe to the caller, yeah.
Very well, Dawn Servant. On my honor as a student of Baldessian, I will find your Golden City.
I mean, in my head, I was thinking, like, it's gonna be like a thing where there's no actual Golden City, that's just a red herring. Or maybe he doesn't know about the Golden City, but we'll find the Golden City anyway. Where's Wuklamot? Did she just leave?
How about that? She's grown into a remarkable young woman. You should be proud, Galuf.
Galoff. The Golden City was the friends we made along the way. Yeah, that's what I'm thinking, right? Like, is that part supposed to be part of the test? Maybe? That's a lot of NPCs. Really?
Too late to change your mind now, I suppose. But are you sure you wish to be part of this?
Of course, Emmett said it's real. It's real?
Our third promise is not wont to take no for an answer. Though you may have agreed to help, I worry that you were swept up in her relentless enthusiasm.
The thing about my daughter is
you've been lured by the glory
they
of the
do
Golden
something
City.
embarrassing.
Either way, this contest for the throne will place you and yours at the heart of political turmoil.
Mood.
If you are second-guessing your decision, tell me now. This may be my last chance to help you withdraw.
Alright, sure, I'm out. Alright, bye. Yeah, I'll see. Grahatia?
Life is a series of journeys, my friend. And there's no telling what awaits us on the long road.
Roll
but what's
the credits.
important is to be true to yourself as you walk it. Only then can we hope to be content when we arrive at the end of one and step forward into another.
Gratia? I want to see where this journey leads. I've made my decision and I need to see it through. Selects to withdraw, game auto installs. I can't even say no!
Is that so? I will speak no more of it then. As for my own involvement, I can no longer conduct myself as a mere guide, I think. Not after the Dawn Servant's revelation.
One second. Really? Mac, really? I got food, everyone. It's food time. Let's hope it's still a bunch of voice cutscenes so I can eat food while I watch voice cutscenes. Otherwise, we might have to do an impromptu react stream.
Here they come!
It's Saralja!
Such a fearsome mien. Make no mistake, there goes Tuliola's mightiest warrior.
First promise, our village needs aid. The cold weather stunts our crops, and the children of our village go hungry. Once you ascend the throne, I beg of you, grant my people new lands, please!
Saralja.
Take heart, tiller of the soil.
Pick up the children!
The resilient son, blood heir to the Dawn Servant, has heard your pleas.
Soralja, the first promise and commander of the Landsguard.
I like the premise of the story so far.
The Palaceer. As he was so careful to remind the crowd, Soralja is indeed the natural child of Gulul Jaja.
And Resilient Son, is that another title, like the first promise?
After a fashion, common knowledge has it that two-headed Mamulja cannot sire children. Yet Soralja was born all the same, with the head of Resolve's features and the head of Reason's scales. An extraordinary example of life's unyielding.
I like how this camera goes, okay, pretty cool.
And a warrior's reticence. He says little, but the way he moves... I know a hardened soldier when I see one.
Not as cool as me, though.
He's a natural swordsman. A gift he inherited from his father. Some even say that the son has already surpassed the sire. Should he come to power, the first promise means to employ that martial prowess in the conquest of foreign lands. For this, he and his supporters have been labeled expansionists.
Oh my god!
This puts him in direct opposition to Wuklamat, who advocates for the preservation of peace. You may recall that she spoke of a claimant who cannot be allowed to rule. That is Soralja, the warmonger.
Oh.
Cryon, are you all right?
The echo. It gave me a glimpse into Zoralja's ambitions. Deep and unknowable, like an abyss. Yet at the same time, a roaring, unquenchable fire. It was a trifle terrifying, to be frank.
Charles Frank from It's Always Sunny.
More marvelous conveniences, more dirigibles and trains and the like. We need you in charge to make trading easier.
This guy's just by himself.
The elders, they complain and complain about abandoning tradition. But we're not like them, afraid of everything foreign and new. You have our wholehearted support. With your ingenuity and knowledge, you're sure to win the contest.
Forgive me, but the rite of succession is barely begun. I will hear your petitions if and when I am named Dawn Servant. If you will excuse me.
Plain spoken, as always. That's Arcona. Practical to a fault.
Here we have Kona, the second promise, who spent time as a pupil at Charlian's own studio.
Now that you mention it, I think I did see him in the halls once or twice. There was nothing to suggest he was Turali, much less from a royal family.
That was by design. He forwent his usual garb and took an Eorzean name to avoid attention.
So it was Kona who introduced the dirigibles. And the railway too, given what we just heard.
Dirigibles.
In furtherance of his goal, to enrich Tuliolal with every bright notion he learned of in Charlian. He is the hope of those who prize innovation. As aloof as he may seem, Kona and Wuklamat actually get along rather well. They bicker and banter as only close siblings do.
I thought we were going in order. Shouldn't...
How gracious of you all to cheer the lesser Glavans. Oh, come now. What are you afraid of? I'm no different from your Dawn servant. That my kind should reign is Mamulja tradition, and has been so since before there was a Tuliyola. I'll brush aside your feeble contenders, and then you'll see who deserves your fealty.
Where are you talking to this guy?
Well said, brother.
The Mamulja have finally found peace in Tuliolal. I pity those fanatics are intent on keeping that tradition alive.
The chosen of Mamuk, Bakul Jaja, winner of the recent martial tournament, and the only claimant not of the Dawn's promise. His strength is undeniable, but you see how he is. A few devoted Mamulja are his only supporters.
What would he do with the throne should he win it?
His policies and so forth. I doubt he's thought much beyond winning the contest itself. But one thing seems certain. If he does become Dawn servant, he will see the Mamulja exalted as the ruling class, and all others forced into subservience.
Oh!
Sounds like another that cannot be allowed to rule.
Wait, was everyone leaving already? Oh, man!
We wish for one thing and one thing only, third promise. To abide together in harmony with our neighbors whom we love in this land we share. It is our way, the Turoli way.
Galul Jaja built for us this peaceful nation, and we beg you to preserve it.
You have my word. I won't let your pleas go unanswered.
Until Tuliolal was founded some 80 years ago, this continent was ravaged by war. The eldest among us remember that dark era, and they are Wuklamat's most ardent supporters.
Apologies. It's hard to get away. This is Namika, my childhood nursemaid. She's been like a mother to me my whole life. I told her it wasn't necessary, but she insisted on seeing us off.
Very kind of you, my lady.
place our precious third promise into your care.
Did you know Wuklamat was taking part in the rite of succession?
Of the Dawn's promise, I thought it was only Zoralja and Kona. If she has any accomplishments to her name, I've yet to hear them.
Compared to the two Mamulja, she pales in martial prowess. And then there's Kona, who's far and away the most educated of the bunch. I hate to say it, but it's hardly a competition.
It's fine. More than anyone. I understand how much better my brothers are than me.
Better? Wuklamat. I have never thought of you as the lesser sibling. Your brothers may excel in their respective ways, but you boast qualities that both lack. A strength that is yours alone. Having cared for you for so long, I should know.
Just checking on locks.
Thank you, Namika. Well, we ought to be on our way.
Yes, hurry along. I await word of your victory with bated breath.
To victory! She has the most important power, and that's the power of friendship. Unironically. As you just witnessed, Wuklamat has no great army of supporters, not yet at least. That two-head claimant, Bakuliaya, treats everyone around him as lesser beings. No doubt he tried to elevate the Mamulja above other races should he become Dawn Servant. Not like how the Gallian Empire afforded special status to pure-blood Gallians. So Kaona, the second promise, is intent on developing his country by means of Charlian innovations. Given his background, I suppose it should come as no surprise. Alright, speak to Krilly. Well, so much for a brief reunion. I had in mind. Papa is not one to waste time when he decides to act. I'm used to it by now, of course, but others are often caught off guard. In that case, we should talk about how we are going to find the City of Gold. All we have to do to work with are the 7 tablets and the connection to the Tulliola saga. Might I suggest we first comparing the tablets against the pillars? We could check for any discrepancies between them. Good idea, let's go take a look. Okay, if this next quest isn't voiced, we're reacting. But surely it will be voiced, right guys? Surely it will be voiced. Oh, let me check this out. Uno segundo, por favor. Uno segundo. Beep, 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 beep. Oh, Alright, let's take a little gander. If this is voice, we'll do this. If it isn't, then we'll then we'll do a little bit of reacting. I won't give up until we find the Golden City for Wuklamat as well as myself. I wasn't expecting events to progress that quickly, but I won't complain. The contest is the main reason we're here after all. That makes everyone. Wuklamat, the tablets if you would. I forgot to speak to... Of course. This is gonna be voice it. I'm getting voice vibes. Slash me takes a bite of pizza. No, okay. Whatever. Also, this should be posts. Why wasn't that posts? Alright. Why isn't the cool character, the Burb, the main character? Wait, which Burb? Oh, but if I stop to eat though, I'll probably get disconnected from this cutscene, huh? Okay, let's do this cutscene then. Everyone has a tablet, then let's compare them to the respective pillars. Keep an eye out even for the small differences. Oh, Alpha, sure, that would be cool. I think Alpha's the main character. I mean, she's my main character for sure. The bird? That's a chocobo, just for the record, though. Aaron Villy? Unless I'm missing something, the glyphs appear to be identical. The only difference being that the tablets have hollows where the keystones are to be fitted. So now we have established that the scenes are the same. Where do we go from here? The Dawn Servant said we were to retrace the path he walked in uniting Torel's peoples, and that we would encounter 7 electors along the way. Then we have the answer here in front of us. Papa's path is all laid out in the Tulliola saga. We're missing one though, right? Because we're missing the blank slate. The events of the glyphs portray. Do we know the exact locations where they took place? If one is close, we could go there and search for an elector. That would confirm we're on the right track. Damn, her axe is cool. I don't know if I noticed that before. I don't know if this is new or not, but that's a cool looking axe. Let me think. The Lay of Reeds was in the nearby Hanu settlement. Papa took me there once. It was during festival season, and the whole village was alive with good cheer. There's also the Lay of Gold. That one involved the Pelu Pelu village, which is about the same distance from here. Okay, so we're splitting the party again. Every gosh darn Final Fantasy XIV expansion. Before going anywhere, we should ask around about the road ahead. I heard a lot of talk as we toured the city about the storm that we passed through at sea. Apparently it ravaged Dawntrail several days ago. Since our roads are not as well paved as the Earthians, they're more susceptible to damage from natural disasters. If we want to avoid wasting time taking a dead-end trail, I suggest spend a few moments making inquiries. If it's information we need, just leave it to me. I'll bring the information to us. It would be prudent to ensure we're prepared for the journey. I'll guide you to the accommodations I've arranged. Bedrooms? Is it bedroom time? Dude, this city themes are always some bangers. Alright. Here's the plan. We're gonna do a little bonus reaction while I get a little bit of sustenance inside my body. Let's see here. What did we react to last time? Dolosi? What's the next video? The pinnacle of track. Well, okay. I know Cashew is unavailable today, I think so. I guess we'll watch this video. I'll save this one. Actually, Cash probably doesn't care. I'll remember. Bonus react stream. Let's go. How long is this video?
Okay, ready?
17 minutes might be a little bit long for the food I have left, but we'll see if it works. We're watching what's really happening at CERN. I don't know what CERN stands for, but I'm sure I'll learn at some point. By Cleo Abram, who has 2.74 million subscribers.
Okay, ready? Right here, on the border between France and Switzerland, is the biggest science experiment ever built. It's this huge tunnel, over 100 meters underground.